Hey guys, what's up? I'd like to talk about the meta. I think a lot of people hate it and a lot of people like it. So I guess I'm somewhere in between, although I'm leaning towards I like it. I think Prine Renathal is good. There's a lot of diversity amongst classes because of the card. Right now I'm memeing with a Prine Renathal Rogue, but it's pretty good. And that's the thing, it's kinda reminding me of the old Hearthstone, where you could build your own decks and have fun and win. I think most of us can agree that in the United and Stormwind meta, it was unfun, for the most part. Like, you get scammed by the quest lines. They're also powerful, so everyone's been saying power creep in standard has been crazy. I think United and Stormwind was the most crazy part of the Hearthstone year. Well, that was like last year, right? But right now, I think it's fine. Like, if you see tweets or if you follow Hearthstone players, Hearthstone pros, Hearthstone content creators, they say it's scam or be scammed. So they have problems with cards like Jackpot, or they have problems with decks like Belinda and, winning with the Rune of the Archmage, stuff like that. I personally have a small problem with them, but I think for the most part it's fine. Because if you remove these cards, I don't know what exactly players want. Do they want Classic? Because Classic is super boring. I think that's not just my opinion. I think a lot of people would find Classic boring. And if you remove RNG from the game, like for example, like this, Discover, I think that's pretty boring because, yeah, you could showcase how good you are in combat, trading, making decisions that you feel are your own, but you're still gonna complain to a top deck. Like, so do you want RNG to exist only in the form of top decking skills? Like, sometimes you will lose from a top deck burn or a top deck silence or something like that. I think Discover is okay. And if you lose sometimes because your opponent scammed, well, you could scam them too. So yeah, it may seem that you're a little less thinking, or like, as some people say, it's a low skill meta. But I think not, because, yeah, on the fear of contradicting myself, like, the times you scam are a small percentage. Like, for example, Jackpot. You wouldn't always get nice jackpots. If you get 1 out of 2 and it did not break your game or win the game for you, then you're left with an average deck. You're left with Contraband Stash that's really gonna suck. Do you get what I mean? If your jackpot whiffed, you're left with a dead Contraband Stash or 2 Contraband Stashes. You're left with a dead Greymane. So percentage wise, you can scam a small percent of the time. Yeah, I think it's still skill based. I'm not a fan of making RNG just your top deck and people complaining if you top deck your specific answer. It might not make sense what you guys think, but anyway, I'm having fun with this deck. I like the Hook Tusk 8-drop when it comes out. Sometimes you won't be able to trigger its battle cry, but that's fine. But yeah, this is a meme deck. I've been winning with it, but I've been losing a lot with it as well. But yeah, I like the idea that I could win with decks I think I made, compared to the questline meta where you're forced to play decks that are in the meta to win. I hope that makes sense. So if you like my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll try to make more sense of things. I'm excited for the new cards. And yeah, please consider subscribing, guys. And I'll see you again next time.
Predictable.
Light cannot exist.
Stone by stone, Stormwind shall fall.
My powers are never truly gone. Beware my blade!
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Keep your enemies close, and your shadows closer.
All hands are on deck.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Have we hit rough waters?
Avast ye!
Finished.